Yo, welcome back to the house where we talk news, celebrities, and hot topics. I want to go ahead and give you guys an update on this whole Raymonte, Davey, Myron, Malik, Deandre situation, the Veneer friend group, TikTok content creator friend group. You guys, it is a whole mess and the fallout continues. So listen, you guys, I'm not going to go ahead and do a full breakdown. I already did that. The links will be down below. However, to give you guys a very quick synopsis, Davey and Myron were talking on the phone, or talking in person, I guess I should say. Davey was opening up about his sexual assault situation. I guess Myron caught himself not really believing in Davey's story. Therefore, Davey decided to bring up Raymonte's essay situation. Myron was being messy, went and traveled to Raymonte's apartment and told Raymonte that Davey was bringing up his essay situation to make a point. Raymonte did not like that. Raymonte ended up dropping Davey like a bad habit. And then Davey went on to the Twitters and said the things about the Veneers, and that's when Malik was like, your career is stagnant and you're never gonna be anything and you're worthless. You was not smart, you was not important. And then Raymonte was saying how he was there for Davey during his whole mental health crisis. And then, Deandre came in at the tail end talking about some we're in Paris and you're not. Okay, so suck a mean one. Okay, I put a little bit of sauce on that, but that's basically the synopsis to the story. Again, I have a breakdown of the entire situation down below, but now we have a little bit more context. So listen, we have Myron doing his TikTok live. We have Davey doing his own TikTok live, dragging the hell out of, who is it, Myron? Is his name Myron or Myron? Somebody fact check me in the comments down below. I believe I was saying Myron, or no, I was saying Myron earlier, but I believe it's Myron. Okay, somebody fact check me. Listen, so yes, they have their own TikTok live. So we're gonna kind of go through some of it. And then Raymonte ended up going on Myron's and shutting the whole shit down. A very, very interesting situation. Remember, a few days ago, I was telling y'all that Raymonte is the queen. What Raymonte says goes, that Raymonte is the puppet master. Okay, Raymonte is the puppet master of the friend group. A very, very interesting situation. Listen, you guys, Myron had a TikTok live last night, and I went up there to ask a few questions because y'all know I'm just messy like that. Because I wanted to know more about the dynamics in the history of the friend group. And basically, we found out that, yes, it is confirmed that Myron and Davey did have a relationship. They did date a few years ago. That may be relevant, that may not be relevant, depending on how you feel about the situation. Maybe that is contributing to the underlying tensions within the friend group. I'm not really sure. So we're going to go ahead and watch that.
Y'all did not date? Y'all didn't have anything going on?
We dated when we first met, like 5-6 years ago.
Oh, why did it end?
It lasted maybe like 3-4 months. It wasn't like a long time, nothing. We just decided like we would be friends. Like that's just all it was.
Okay, so how was the friendship after that? Was it like awkward, or y'all just like got along?
No, I mean, it was cool. Like it was, it was cordial. It was cool. We was getting money together and shit like that. Like it wasn't no big thing. I felt like it was possible because like we never.
What does he mean by we was getting money? What did y'all do to get money? It's given they was doing some sketchy shit, because I asked him about it a little bit later on and he did not want to answer the question.
Had sex or nothing like that. So that's why I felt like, we could be friends after the whole situation. But
wait, what do you mean working together, getting money?
Like, just
we don't know. No.
Doing shit. Like we was friends.
Okay.
Yeah, I understand that part. Okay, listen, then, a lot of the chat, we were curious as to why, Myron did not believe Davey's essay situation over Raymonte's situation, even though, according to Davey, Myron didn't even believe Raymonte's essay situation. And we will talk about that in a bit. And not that it really matters whether Myron believes one story or the other, or neither, or both, but it's just a simple fact that, why don't you believe the girls? He basically says that Davey is a low-key liar. He dramatizes things for TikTok, and basically said that he's not a credible, honest person. Okay, so let's watch.
That I know you said that when he was telling you his story about the dude that y'all kind of had all been messing around with, that you didn't really believe him and he was asking you and whatever. And it kind of sounded like you implied that his behaviors, because we don't know Davey and we're not around him on a day-to-day basis, you kind of implied that, you know, his behavior kind of gives off that he's an inconsistent person, not a credible person. So my question is he a liar?
I was being messy.
In a sense, I feel like, yeah. And like, I feel like he dramatizes shit and like make shit like bigger than what it is, or like will just completely create scenarios in his head. And I think he does it to like make content or whatever the case.
Not he creates scenarios in his head. Davey being somebody that has clearly suffered from mental health issues, you coming out saying that he makes scenarios up in his head, I found to be so shady. So shady. But listen, like, it's given like you're trying to say he has schizophrenia or multiple personality disorder or something like that. Listen, I don't know. Okay, y'all let me know how y'all feel about the situation in the comments down below. At the tail end of Myron's Instagram or TikTok live, Raymonte did come into the chat and basically shut the shit down. He told Myron to get the fuck off of TikTok live, cussed his ass out of respect for him, or said that he needs to get off live out of respect for him. And what did Myron do? Do exactly that. Check this out.
Can you get off live?
All right.
Like, you want to see motherfucking comments like the messy ass, ugly ass people in the motherfucking comments ask you fucking questions. I don't give a fuck about none of them bitches. Like, are you serious? Are you serious? Can you please get off live? Okay, you just said or whatever. You ain't getting your live, boo. I got respect for me. Just in your live, baby. Thank you. Good night. Enjoy yourself.
All right.
Y'all, it's giving puppet master. It's giving he's pulling the strings. He's controlling the strings. Y'all, literally just minutes ago, maybe like an hour ago, I was sitting up here with my chips. I had my kettle. Okay, these are my special chips. How Sheree said, these are my special chips. This is my special dip. I had my wine in hand. I'm minding my business, y'all, not trying to be messy. I really tried to go and not be messy, but then I see Davey on TikTok live, and I said, oh, baby, let me start screen recording because, child, when I tell y'all he was clocking Myron's tea, basically saying that Myron is messy, saying that Myron is fake, that Myron be playing both sides, that he didn't even believe Raymonte's essay situation, that he would tell Davey on the low that Raymonte never liked him, trying to sow division in the Fran triangle, the Fran group.
Over and told your friend some shit that you, because I'm gonna be real with y'all. I don't think if he really felt like I was wrong and he felt like I should never said that, I don't think that's fake, or I don't think that's messy for him to go tell Raymonte that. I don't think that's the messy part, but it's the intentions. You made it seem like I was doing it out of malice. It was dead ass wrong, but it was not out of malice for a situation that you said you didn't even believe either.
Whoa.
Make that make sense.
He's basically saying that Myron didn't believe Raymonte's essay story to begin with.
That does not make sense. That does not make sense. Then set your ass on this live talking about some, how you mad because I believe somebody else and not you? You didn't believe him either. So what are you talking about? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Huh? And this is what I'm talking about. This girl, any chance she gets to throw me under the bus, she takes it. She's always front and center when it's time to throw me under the motherfucking bus and make it seem like I said some shit or did some shit that I didn't do or didn't say. You let everybody make it seem like I was throwing jabs at this girl for her situation, or I was talking bad about it. And I'm gonna say this right now. No matter whether it was out of malice or not, it was still dead ass wrong. And I don't need nobody to like show me sympathy for that or like try to make up excuses, because I seen the live.
Okay, accountability.
Y'all was trying to be like, well, I don't know if he really meant it wasn't out of malice. It definitely wasn't out of malice, but it was still dead ass wrong. Like, it was no point of me doing that. It didn't help my case. It didn't do anything. It didn't help anybody. So that was dead ass wrong. And from day one, I've always been apologetic about that. I've literally sang the same tune since day one. I had the apology written in my phone ever since the shit happened. Mind you, after I wanted to apologize, I was blocked on everything. That's why everybody was saying like, why didn't you been apologize? Why didn't you been apologize? I was blocked on everything. The first person I asked was Myron. I'm like, okay, I know everything I want to say. I have it well thought out. It's really long. I was like, but I'm blocked. Should I call her? No caller ID. Should I email it to her? Should I get me a little text app number? This girl gonna say, it's not the time right now. Just don't do it right now. You're one of the main people that put my apology on pause. What are we talking about?
Myron was instrumental in stalling the apology.
What are we talking about? And it's like, all the shit that you have done since then, all the conversations that have still been had since then, gee, like you go whichever way the wind blows. Whichever way the wind blows, here go Myron. Here go Myron, flowing with the motherfucking wind. Like, gee, have your own opinion and stand on that shit, however you feel. Stop always, you say you don't like being in the middle, yet you always in the middle. You don't like being under the bus, yet you always have somebody bus stop playing the fuck around. I don't get that. I don't get that at all. I do not get that at all. You sit up here and you tell bits and pieces that make you look good. Everybody was calling you messy because we knew what your intentions was, G. That's what people calling you messy for. This girl is mad at me because I didn't issue my apology to Raymonte in the middle of me arguing with him and his two friends on Twitter by myself. This girl mad at me. He was like, you said you was going to take accountability for that. You said you was going to take accountability for that. I been took accountability for it. I just never was able to share that with Raymonte because I've been blocked on everything. I seen this girl. We live in the same building. I seen this girl. She did not want to talk to me, which is, she has every right to not. Whatever, just so nobody loses the plot. He has every right to not want to fuck me for that. I completely get that. I don't need no sympathy for that at all. If she don't want to talk to me for bringing that shit up in front of my cousin, who she does not have a relationship with, perfectly fine, because I should have never brought it up in front of my cousin. I shouldn't even brought it up if it was just me and Myron in the room. I shouldn't bring it up if I'm in a room by myself. So I always understood that part. I knew I fucked up. I don't need nobody to like make excuses for me on that part at all. I've always sang that same tune though. I've never switched my words on that. I said even if it comes to blows, I'm still always gonna be apologetic about that part. So like, what did you need me to take accountability for on the internet while I'm arguing with him and his two friends by my fucking self? That wasn't gonna happen. That was not gonna happen. I didn't get a chance to text it to her or call her or say it to him in person. I'm not doing it on the internet. That's not genuine. I'm gonna apologize to him on the internet and then still keep arguing with him and his friends. Don't make no sense. That doesn't make no sense. Doesn't make no motherfucking sense. Then I'm gonna end with this Veneer. I'm gonna end with this motherfucking tweet. I'm gonna end with this tweet and then I'm done talking about this shit. Because I was about to throw this girl under the bus for some other shit, but I'm actually not going to do that because I don't give a fuck no more.
Do it.
So what I'm not going to do, I'm not letting anybody back me into no corner and make me take acknowledgement for a tweet that was not meant to be shady. Nobody's going to be like, you knew what you was.
Okay, so he's talking about when he went onto Twitter talking about, oh, I'm so glad I got my real teeth. My real teeth look like veneers. It kind of was giving shady. And even if you didn't meant it as shade, like, you had to have thought to yourself, what are people going to think my intentions are? Seeming as though I have some internet content creator friends that the internet associates me with who are known for having veneers themselves. Come on now, come on.
Doing, Davey, you knew he was being shady. I literally did not. Like, I literally did fucking not. And what's crazy about it is when I tweeted the damn shit, if you watch my TikTok, I was watching Noah's Ark, and the tweet was based off of Wade's teeth. Wade and Noah got perfect teeth. And I always be like, damn, Wade's teeth are so fire. I was somebody who was about to get veneers. I had braces. I was about to get veneers myself. But looking at Wade's teeth, looking at Noah's teeth, I'm like, damn, I'm glad I kept my real teeth. I just like my...
Noah and Wade are so fine. And it's crazy because I recently started rewatching Noah's Ark too. But anyways.
My real teeth. That's all that was. That's all that was, G. Now, I'm not going to sit here and make it seem like I didn't see where the tweet was going and how people was interpreting it, though. I did. but I didn't feel the need to clear it up because I knew what my intentions was. And the same person who's on here trying to make it seem like I did that on purpose is the same person who told me not to delete it because he knew and I knew I wasn't guilty of being shady.
Ooh.
Who we talking about? Exactly. Myron, same person talking about some, well, you know you're not guilty, girl. Like, don't delete it. You're going to look even more guilty. Huh?
Ooh.
But now you're the same person on here saying that I did that shit on purpose. Whichever way the wind blow, though. Whichever way the wind blow. Here
Myron is going with the win, fabulous job.
here this girl go. Huh? You're the same one that told me not to delete it. You're the same one, boo. You. Huh? And then my double down tweet. My double down tweet was more so somebody else just tweeted about his teeth, talk about some my teeth look like veneers. Actually brought up the word veneers, and everybody was living for that and loved that. Nobody interpreted that as shade. So I quoted, I'm like, but when I said it, never mind. Did I need to do that? I probably didn't need to do that. I really didn't. I didn't. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't need to double down that. I could have let it go. But that's my motherfucking Twitter at the end of the day. At the end of the day, that's my motherfucking Twitter. I was confused. So, hello. And mind y'all, I fell out with this girl 2-3 months ago. 2-3 months ago. And this is the last thing, this is the last point I'm gonna make. I fell out with this girl 2-3 months ago. The first subtweet that I made 2-3 months later is gonna be about some teeth that I've complimented in this girl's mouth. Let's be real. I'm very aware of the semantics here. You can't shade 5-figure teeth that look good. Me and him was still cool when he got the new set, boo. I complimented the new set. I'm the same bitch who said I didn't even dislike the first set. I didn't see nothing wrong with the first set. I feel like the first set fit you. But I'm loving the new set, friend. I'm that bitch who said that. And to take it a step further, he's the same person. Raymonte is the same person who told me that he loves my real teeth. Me and 2 other people, he name dropped 2 other people, was like, I love that y'all girls got y'all real teeth. Like, that's a flex. So why would I be shading somebody about teeth that I complimented? If I wanted to be shady, I would have shaded him about other shit that I was still hearing. Guess who was calling me and telling me everything? Guess who was calling me and telling me everything? Girl, after they was both in Minnesota, Raymonte and Myron make a TikTok that Raymonte posted. Raymonte deleted. Here go Myron on my phone, sobbing, mopey. Girl, he deleted. Girl, I guess me and Raymonte made a TikTok and he deleted because he don't feel like I'm worthy enough to be on his platform. Only them other 2 is. And girl, he been wanting to get rid of us. And yeah, girl, he really never liked the Jew and all this shit. I'm like, Myron, you just did the same exact thing to me that you did to him. You feel some type of way about him, so you come over to me and you digging back into the archives and making it seem like this girl never liked me and Ben wanted to get rid of me.
Ooh, Myron is messy. Is that how you feel, Myron? That Raymonte don't think you're good enough for you to be on his TikTok?
That's the same thing that you did when me and him fell out a month and a half or 2 ago at this point. That's the same thing you did to him. Stop doing that. Stop fucking doing that. And I said that to this girl on the phone. He like, girl, you right. I just be being messy. You right. I would have threw shade about that. Or literally Labor Day weekend, calls me again. Just got off the phone with them. He's on the phone with Raymonte and 2 other people. He talk about Raymonte talking shit about me for doing club hostings. Talk about some your club hostings is free. Baby, nothing over here is free. Nothing over here is free. I didn't do no free club hostings, boo. Then took it a step further to say, I'm trying to be like him because I did club hostings and Raymonte has done club. This is what Raymonte said. Raymonte said I was trying to be like him because I did my club hostings. Which I thought was crazy as hell. Like, I don't want to be nobody else but me. If I was gonna throw shade about this, shade at that girl, I would have threw shade at him about that. Not about no fucking teeth, dude. Like, not about no fucking teeth. But even after that, I'm like, you know what? It's whatever. I'm gonna pay it. Like, I know this girl, like, I hurt her feelings about that shit. So, like, she talking shit, whatever the case may be, like, whatever. I ain't gonna say shit. If I wanted to throw shade about some shit, it would have been about that. Not about no fucking teeth, y'all. Like, for real. Like, for real. Like, let's be like for real. Like, come on, y'all. Like, come on. I've always respected that. I felt like I hurt his feelings. So I'm not going to sit here and antagonize her. I'm not going to sit here and paint her no type of way. I've always respected I hurt her feelings. I stopped a long time ago. Like I've been done with it a long time ago. And that's that. So I end this with saying, because I was gonna say a lot, I was gonna clock Myron T so fucking bad on here and really throw his ass under the bus. But I ain't even gonna do that. That I could. And I always tell him that too. I always tell him, like, Myron, when you get mad at people on mad day, you be having a lot of shit to say. You be having a lot to say, and I never go all the way there with you. I never throw you all the way under the bus, G. I never throw your ass all the way under the bus like I could, the way you do to me. And I don't understand why I save you. I don't. In my head, I'm thinking the less drama, the
Cause y'all in love.
quicker in the future we can all find our way back to each other. Less steps backwards. If I just shut the fuck up and not say everything. And I'm gonna continue to do that. I'm not gonna throw his ass all the way under the bus the way that I fucking could, that I promise y'all I could. And I'm not gonna do that, because that's not even me. I don't need to do all of that to prove my point. I don't have to play dirty or lie to prove my point. But I end this with saying this, G, what the fuck did I do to you? What did I do to you? What did I do to you? For you to, I seen your tweets. You got on Twitter and tweeted, talk about some, I changed my story. Never changed my fucking story. Never changed my fucking story. I did not have, I don't know if I'm allowed to say the word, I didn't lay down for about 4 years because of what happened to me when I was 20. I never made it a big deal. I never pressed that on nobody else. I don't walk around telling that.
I think he's talking about the SA situation that happened with him and the guy back in Minnesota, I believe, that they were all kind of messing with.
Everybody, I don't even talk about it in depth with all of my friends. For 4 years, you go on my page, Davey Bad, advice for being in your 20s. I talk about the last time I laid down. November 8th, 2019, a day I will never forget. I was 20 years old. I talk about how I abstained from laying down for about 2 years, tried it again, still wasn't ready, and I took another 2 years off. You can quote me on that. You can go to my page and see that. I don't have to lie about nothing. I don't have to lie about nothing. But what did I do to you specifically? Don't tell me about me not taking accountability for somebody else, about some shit that has something to do with me and somebody else. What did I do to you for you to hop your ass on this internet, started on Twitter, all your tweets got deleted now, you deleted all them tweets now. I thought that was gonna be the end of it. I was gonna pay that, I was gonna ignore that and pretend like I didn't see that. But what did I do to you for you to hop your ass on this live, on this internet, and bash me for 1.5 hours straight? What did I do to you? And don't tell me about what I did to nobody else or what I didn't do for somebody else. What the f did I do to you? What did I do to you? You, what did I do to you? That's what the f I be, that's my whole thing. And I'm done talking about this shit. I would never talk about it again. I don't care who else props they phone up. I don't care what tweets or what spaces, 30-minute spaces are talking about me. Come after this, I'm done.
Mic drop. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about everything in the comments down below. Let's talk about it. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to create a great day. Bye.